Good evening and welcome to Doordarshan Kendra Kohima. I'm Ila Susan with the news. First, the headlines. Union Minister Jitendra Singh says India has developed its first indigenously discovered antibiotic, nafithromycin. India and World Health Organization launch global call for AI in health use cases. The Indian Railways launches hundreds of special trains amid holiday rush. And Nagaland United Sports Club lifts the 25th NSF Martyrs Memorial Trophy. And now the news in detail. Union Science and Technology Minister Dr. Jitendra Singh has informed that India has developed its first indigenously discovered antibiotic, nafithromycin, marking a significant milestone in the country's pursuit of self-reliance in the pharmaceutical and biotechnology sectors. Dr. Singh said this antibiotic is effective against resistant respiratory infections, particularly beneficial for cancer patients and those with poorly controlled diabetes. The minister was speaking after inaugurating a 3-day medical workshop in New Delhi yesterday. He also highlighted another major scientific achievement, a successful indigenous clinical trial for gene therapy in the treatment of hemophilia. Supported by the Department of Biotechnology, the trial was conducted at Christian Medical College in Vellore, Tamil Nadu. He said the therapy recorded a 60 to 70% correction rate with 0 bleeding episodes, adding that the findings have been published in the New England Journal of Medicine. Dr. Singh added that India has already sequenced over 10,000 human genomes and aims to expand this number to 1 million in the coming years. The Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology, in collaboration with the World Health Organization, has announced a global call for abstracts highlighting impactful and scalable applications of artificial intelligence in health systems. In a statement, the ministry said shortlisted entries will be invited to contribute a chapter to the casebook on AI health use cases across the global south. It added that this casebook will serve as a comprehensive reference for policymakers, innovators, and researchers seeking to replicate and scale successfully implemented AI solutions. The ministry informed that researchers, innovators, and institutions are invited to submit abstracts by the 31st of this month. Moving on, the Indian Railways has launched hundreds of special trains nationwide to meet the holiday rush of passengers. Destinations in Uttar Pradesh and Bihar are reported to be in high demand from passengers, with Chennai witnessing a massive festival exodus of over 18 lakh people leaving the city for their hometowns this week. The Tamil Nadu State Transport Corporation has rolled out over 20,000 special buses, yet major bus terminals and train stations remain packed. Meanwhile, domestic airfares have surged dramatically, with flights from Mumbai to Delhi, Lucknow and Amritsar reported to be among the most expensive. Passengers are calling the spike unreasonable and demanding fare regulation. Moving on, Union Railway Minister Ashwini Vaishnaw has said that the holding area built at New Delhi railway station is significantly improving passenger experience. Vaishnaw was inspecting crowd management during festive rush at the railway station last night. The minister said that the holding area, which is part of passenger amenities center, includes several ticket counters and toilets, allowing smooth passenger movement even with around 75,000 people present. He added that despite heavy rush, the railway staff are working round the clock to ensure smooth operations and passenger convenience. Vaishnaw further informed that about 12,000 special trains are being operated across the country to manage the festive demand. The minister also visited mini control room from where security monitoring is done with the help of CCTV cameras installed across the station. In a landmark scientific breakthrough, the Indian Space Research Organization announced that its lunar orbiter Chandrayaan-2 has made the first ever observation of effects of coronal mass ejections from the Sun on the Moon using its onboard scientific instrument. The Bengaluru headquartered space agency has said that this observation would help understand lunar exosphere, thin atmosphere of the Moon, and impact of space weather on its surface. Launched on the 22nd of July in 2019 from Sriharikota using GSLV Mk3MI rocket, Chandrayaan-2 carried 8 experiment payloads. On August 20, 2019, Chandrayaan-2 was successfully inserted into elliptical orbit around the Moon. Although communication with Vikram lander was lost during its landing attempt on the 7th of September 2019, the orbiter remains fully operational.
This milestone offers insights into lunar space, weather, and challenges for future lunar bases, as extreme solar events could temporarily alter the environment.
And now let's go for a short commercial break.
बड़ी बहू, ये तुम्हारे नाम।
इतनी भी क्या जल्दी थी?
अरे और छोटी, ये तुम्हारे नाम। और ये मेरी गुड़िया के नाम।
पर दादी,
हाँ?
आपके नाम?
सब कुछ मैंने बैंक, लॉकर, फिक्स डिपॉजिट सब में इन्हें ही तो नॉमिनी बनाया है। कल जब मैं ना रहूं तब पैसे मिलने में इन्हें आसानी हो।
चुप चुप बोलो।
क्या?
आरबीआई कहता है।
जानकार बनिए, सतर्क रहिए।
And welcome back. In Uttar Pradesh, the stage is set for the 9th edition of the annual Deepotsav festival in the holy city of Ayodhya this evening, marking the divine homecoming of Lord Sri Ram. The grand preparations are underway to break last year's record with over 26 lakh diyas to be lit across the city. This year, a record 26 lakh 11,101 earthen lamps will illuminate 56 ghats along Ram Ki Paudi, creating a breathtaking spectacle on the banks of the sacred Saryu River. The radiant glow of these lamps will showcase Ayodhya's spiritual and cultural grandeur on global stage. The event has been organized with the active support of the local administration, cultural organizations, and Dr. Ram Manohar Lohia, Awadh University, which is playing a leading role in coordinating the festivities. More than 10,000 people are involved in the massive effort. The Guinness Book team will use drones to verify the count. Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath has invited everyone to participate in historic Deepotsav in Ayodhya today via social media post. The laser and drone show will also be organized in the evening. Around 1,100 Swadeshi drones will project images of the Ramayana into the sky. Meanwhile, high security arrangements have been made for a smooth event.
Pushpak Viman at Ram Ki Paidi, showcasing scenes from the Ramayana and giving visitors a vivid experience of the epic.
Jammu and Kashmir Lieutenant Governor Manoj Sinha is in Russia to bring back the holy relics of Lord Buddha to India following the exposition in Elista, the capital city of the Republic of Kalmykia. The relics were enshrined at the Gedan Shedab Choikorlin Monastery, popularly known as the Golden Abode of Shakyamuni Buddha. Interacting with media persons after paying his reverent homage to the Buddhist relics, Sinha said the exposition of the holy relics in Kalmykia has further strengthened people-to-people ties between India and Russia. He described the event as a landmark occasion symbolizing a historic homecoming of faith for the Kalmyk people, the only Buddhist community in Europe. The Indian delegation led by Sinha will accompany the holy relics back to India today. Meanwhile, in state news, Nagaland United Sports Club defeated Chedama Village Youth Organization with 3-1 in the final to lift the prestigious 25th anniversary edition of the NSF Martyrs Memorial Trophy 2025 held at Indira Gandhi Stadium, Kohima last evening. Nagaland United Sports Club walked away with the championship trophy, citation and a cash prize of 5 lakh rupees, while the runners-up, Chedima Village Youth Organization, received 3 lakh rupees along with citation. The grand finale was graced by Deputy Chief Minister Nagaland T.R. Ziliang as the special guest. Addressing the closing ceremony, Ziliang said the NSF Martyrs Memorial Trophy has grown over the years into one of Nagaland's most cherished platforms for unity, discipline and youthful excellence. He also acknowledged the Naga Students Federation and Angami Students Union for organizing the 25th anniversary edition of the tournament. Ziliang noted that sustaining such a tournament for a quarter of a century reflected the organizers' commitment not only to sports development but also to the preservation of collective memory and identity. He also addressed the youth to be the strength and future of the state. Meanwhile, awards were given to individuals in different categories. Earlier, steering committee convener Medo Hyoka shared a note on reminiscing the Martyrs Trophy.
But we also learn to accept defeat with grace.
The Chedima Village Youth Organization on its road to semi-final. Ladies and gentlemen, I now
Congratulations to our...
along with the cash prize of rupees 3 lakhs.
Defence Minister Rajnath Singh will pay homage to police martyrs on Police Commemoration Day at the National Police Memorial in New Delhi on Tuesday. This day marks the sacrifice of 10 valiant policemen who were ambushed and killed by heavily armed Chinese troops at Hot Springs in Ladakh on the 21st of October 1959. Since then, the day has been observed annually as Police Commemoration Day. A joint parade of the Central Armed Police Forces and Delhi Police will also be held on the occasion. The Union Minister of State for Home Affairs, heads of and central police organizations and other dignitaries will pay tribute by laying wreaths at the memorial. In addition to paying homage, the Defence Minister will also address the Assembly, reflecting on the bravery and dedication of police personnel. And now let's take a look at the weather reports of the district headquarters of Nagaland.
Kohima today recorded a maximum temperature of 26 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 15 degrees Celsius, while Dimapur had a maximum temperature of 31 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 19 degrees Celsius. Wokha experienced a maximum temperature of 28 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 18 degrees Celsius. Mokokchung had a maximum temperature of 28 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 16 degrees Celsius. Mon had a maximum temperature of 31 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 18 degrees Celsius. Towards the east, Twinsang had a maximum temperature of 25 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 12 degrees Celsius. Zinabuto had a maximum temperature of 27 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 14 degrees Celsius. Phak had a maximum temperature of 27 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 12 degrees Celsius. That's all for the weather report.
And to end the news, here's a recap of our top stories. Union Minister Jitendra Singh says India has developed its first indigenously discovered antibiotic, nafithromycin. India and World Health Organization launch a global call for AI in health use cases. The Indian Railways launches hundreds of special trains amid the holiday rush. And Nagaland United Sports Club lifts the 25th NSF Martyrs Memorial Trophy. And with this, we have come to the end of this news bulletin. Have a good evening.